Hello and welcome to SteveKnows. Today we have Quest 3 specs that will enable better PCVR, including some Touch Plus controller information. Incredible game technology reveals, the comeback of Horizon Worlds, which I just never ever thought would happen. There are also game updates and a huge game bundle, a humble one. So I think there's enough chin wagging. We have lots to go over. I've missed you. Let's get started. So we have a couple of insights into the Quest 3 and they will make you very, very happy, and the first of which is a report on an FCC approval confirming the 6 GHz frequency band support for the Quest 3. So it will support Wi-Fi 6E, so that means we have reduced latency over the Wi-Fi and higher bandwidth, which in turn means even better wireless PCVR connectivity. You will of course need a Wi-Fi 6E supported router to really leverage this improvement. However, the higher frequency band also means reduced latency, but it does reduce the range for optimal specs, so it's recommended, and I know I always bang on about it whenever I'm talking about wireless PCVR, is getting a dedicated router for your room that's connected to your PC. It does not have to be connected to the internet for it to be used, just connected to your computer. If you are rocking a higher end GPU, this increased bandwidth may help shave off some milliseconds to your game for a smoother experience. Also, do not forget to adjust your router's default settings if you buy one, because out of the box, it's often set up for the general consumer, not for optimal usage for wireless PCVR. Obviously, but have a fiddle. And while we're on the topic of the FCC and the Quest 3, the Touch Plus controllers have an approval from them as well. They have confirmed that these controllers will still be using the 2.4 GHz frequency band for connectivity, but will have an even more reduced power output, even more efficient usage of a battery. I can't believe it. The latest touch controllers I thought just last forever on a single AA battery. It was wizardry. These new Touch Plus remotes will also use a single AA battery as well, so they're not rechargeable, which I actually really appreciate. I hate the rechargeable Quest Pro controllers and the rechargeable PlayStation remote, just rechargeable things for items of tech that I'm lazy about charging. At least for me, I appreciate the battery. It also seems the Quest 3 hasn't got an FCC approval yet, which is kind of interesting, which may be why we don't have an official release date confirmed, but September 27th, hopefully it's approved by then. At least we'll have a reveal of the technology there and we can actually see its specs and finally see what it's all about instead of all of this hearsay. Okay, enough on Meta's approvals. We have more insight now into a title, a game called VRSO. I spoke about this in the latest news update that I did last week, where they're using photogrammetry for their environments and motion capture for their characters. Logic, the devs, tweeted out some behind the scenes action of the motion capture, and you can just see the stunning environment and the incredible motion that is being captured for an in-game avatar. While there's a boxer, or I don't know if they're a boxer, I would assume they've got a real fighter in, punching in a mocap suit, and then you can see the character in-game, the avatar, moving around and punching also. It looks so good. It's hard to believe that this is going to be running on a Quest 2. They've also said in the Discord that a trailer should be dropping soon. I want to see that first-person perspective in action. I also find it amusing that such a violent game is the one that's utilizing this technology in a way I've not really seen it being used before, and pumping out visuals like it is for Quest 2, of all things. Maybe the genre is better suited for this, at least as a test bed. Do you like games? Do you like VR games? A new humble bundle for the racing sim inclined. They have packaged up a deal that not only makes money for charity, but provides you with some of the most incredible discounts around. This time it is racing focused and not geared towards VR. However, that was a joke as well, geared. It is packed with VR supported titles for just £10. They have Assetto Corsa Ultimate, an amazing VR racing sim with just tons of modding options. That is a great one. There's also Automobilista 2, nearly didn't get that out, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and R Factor 2. If you already own some of these titles on Steam as well, you do get individual keys with the purchase, so perhaps a friend could enjoy one of these games if you already own it. And if you're interested, the charity this time is Trees, Water and People. This deals with climate change based issues, but on a micro level. Stay humble. A quick note, a quick fire note you could say, is Zero Caliber looks to be bringing a new game mode to their title, and if you look carefully at this teaser they provided, you do see a zombie appear in the title sequence. This game being such a huge cooperative experience, when I think of co-op shooters, I'm always drawn to zombies. Zombie killing teamwork is something I adore. So stay tuned and keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in this game mode, and of course I will keep you updated when I know more as well. Another quick one, I thought this was just so dang cool. If you play Walkabout Mini Golf for fun or socials, there is a new accessory from Hello Real, who made the Nerf gun controllers for that game. They have created, in collaboration with Walkabout Mini Golf, a club that has a hand like you get from a real putter, and this is weighted at the bottom as well where you put the controller. And in VR, this feels like a real club swinging. It's mind-boggling. It even enables proper form, as there is a trigger at the base of the grip. Where you would normally hold a grip correctly, there is a pulley system that will press the grip button. I love these quirky little things that make VR just more immersive, and actually it feels like pretty cool quality. I know my father-in-law would adore this. But moving on, this was a nice surprise, but this is a better surprise. A moment here to question your sanity. Is this happening? Horizon Worlds has a new game, and it's actually good. The title Super Rumble, that looks oddly much like their beta project Titanborn. Because it is. So it is utilizing their new game development features where you can import models and textures and assets into Horizon Worlds, and the result is much faster development, much crisper visuals, and more detailed textures. Everyone I've spoken to about this title has been really impressed around this game, and it could signify a new beginning for Horizon World developed content. Myself included, I seem to shy away from this title. I always think, oh dear, no, I'm not going to bother with that, but this has shown that it is possible with the new features. This game is simple. You'll be able to grasp it from looking at the image. The classic recipe of any old school shooter. This is an arena based title where you have weapons, you have pickups, and it's a battle to the death, but it's fast paced. The rounds and the respawns are short lived to keep up the high energy. It also includes a progression system as well. This isn't some hollow, just dive in, have a fun game and move on. You can spend some time here, progress, unlock things, and get competitive. If you played this title, please comment down below your thoughts on it. I think it is brilliant, and if you haven't, I recommend downloading it and giving it a go. If you need an excuse to dive back into VR, this Sunday now, isn't it? So this weekend, if you've got nothing to do and you want to play some VR, this is definitely one to check out. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope there's something here that's interested you, that's caused you to gain some more information or get excited for today's plans if you needed it. Please join the Discord for a chinwag and chances to win some games every time I drop a new video. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy gaming, guys. Good day!